Well, it looks like we've got another gambling addict on our hands here, but that's okay, that's what this video is for. Anyways, I'm assuming that most people are already aware of the fact that as of right now, War Thunder gives you the option of spending 60,000 SL for the chance to win a whopping 10,000 back. Now, any sane or normal person would realize that this is a complete scam and is a waste of time and money. But, you know how I mentioned it being an option before? Well, it's not. It's a must. If I have any SL at all, I'm gonna spend it. I need to spend it. I swear, man. I'm gonna win the IS-7 one day. I swear to come on 90% of gamblers. Anyways, I think you get the point. I need more SL, and so do you, my friend. And well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get a shit ton of it, and fast. Right, first thing you're going to want to do is head on over to your F-15E and create the following loadout: 20 GBU-39s, 6 Mavericks, a targeting pod, and of course countermeasures along with your choice of air-to-air missiles. I personally like to run 4 AMRAAMs. Then you're going to go ahead and take your entire family's savings and go all in on black. Go ahead and make a max stake on one of those unstoppable wagers you got from opening copious amounts of snow globes. If you didn't already know, one of the requirements for this wager is to achieve Thunderer. Basically, you just gotta kill the most AI ground targets in your lobby. Pretty damn easy with a loadout like this. Then, go ahead and activate one of those Silverline boosters you got from opening copious amounts of snow globes. And then before we head off the battle, let's open a snow globe real quick, cause you never know, you might win big. And then after that, go ahead and open a snow globe real quick, cause you never know, 90% of gamblers stop right before they win big. Now, let's get ready for battle, because we're going to go ahead and open another snow globe, because you never know, you might win big. Alright, heading into battle here, I've got more of an unusual game to show. This usually isn't how games play out when I'm using this strategy. But anyway, we're going to be on Mysterious Valley. This is one of the newer maps that has the more dynamic ground targets. I don't know, it has the vehicles with proper damage models, and they give you much more SL compared to the usual goofy howitzers. Anyways, the first thing I do is I start climbing, but as you can see, I'm also going to be using the new map feature to mark the nearest AI ground targets. Then I'm going to be leveling off at around 5,000 meters. This is generally about as high as you can go before you get contrails, so this is going to give my bombs the most range without having to worry about the entire enemy team seeing me. This is also hopefully going to make me less of a priority target for the initial wave of spam ram. And then here you can see that the targeting pod will actually track the point you marked on the map, which is really nice because usually it's limited to only 20,000 meters. However, if it is above 20k, you can't move it around without it losing track. You can sort of get around this by trying to mark each individual ground unit on the map, which does allow you to drop your bombs from further away. However, from my experience, I find it very difficult to get them directly on target, which is kind of necessary due to the GBUs having such a small warhead. Instead, I'm going to be waiting until I'm around 25,000 meters away, where I'm then going to cut my throttle and deploy my air brake, which should hopefully ensure that I'm going below Mach 1 by the time we're in range, so that I can drop my bombs from as far as possible. And trust me, you're going to want to drop them from as far as possible, because you can already see here I'm getting launched at by multiple people. I should actually be defending here, but my greedy ass wanted to get off as many bombs as possible, and I do actually manage to drop enough to get another group of ground units before I desperately crank left and try to hit a last minute notch while I'm panic dumping chaff. And then, as you could probably tell, that is the perfect situation to go ahead and activate your anti-mech order. Wait, sorry to interrupt, but if you didn't already know what the anti-mech order does, basically you just have to kill the most ground targets in your lobby in the given amount of time, which is pretty easy with this loadout, but what's important is that if you win, you get 3 times the amount of SL you earned in that period. Anyways, back to the video. Luckily, I do manage to defeat the missile, but either way, if you're trying to do this for yourself, I would recommend activating the order after you've gotten your first runs of bombs off to at least ensure that you will be getting something out of it, as opposed to activating it before and then you just get struck down by some Eurofighter in space. Anyways, once it seems safe enough to do so, I'm going to go ahead and turn back in, and I'm going to use my Mavericks to target this convoy here. I do actually struggle a bit with getting a lock. The Maverick Seeker is very finicky when it comes to locking AI targets, so you do have to be careful in making sure that they are actually tracking the vehicle and not the ground. Alright, so we shoot all our Mavericks off, and then we're going to go ahead and target this group of SPGs with our remaining GBUs. And here you can see what I mean about this being an unusual game. Generally, you should be able to get all of your GBUs off before getting this close, and you can see that the singular bomb I dropped missed because I was way too close. We probably got into this weird position because we got launched at so early, and then combined with the strange terrain of this map, it probably just led to whatever happened here. But yeah, then I get into a little bit of a joust with this Eurofighter, and we both multipath each other's missiles, which is unfortunate because the Eurofighter is kind of a problem for us. But luckily it looks like he owed the mountain some lunch money, so we're gonna go ahead and try another close range pass at these SPGs here, and I fat finger my controls so we only managed to get 2 off this time. I don't know why these artillery gave me such a hard time here, but at least these bombs hit. Then we go ahead and drop another 4 off at this group here. Before I go ahead and decide, I need to turn around because I got serious beef with that other SPG group. But unfortunately I only had 1 bomb left, so I decide to go in with the classic Vulcan strafe to finish them off. And there you go, that's our ground strike mission complete, and now we're going to go back to being one of the best air-to-air platforms in the game with our remaining 3 AMRAAMs. Here you can see I'm kind of struggling to find people, but then this Eurofighter pops up, and we're going to go ahead and launch an AMRAAM at him, and turn into a preemptive notch. And I thought he would be dead, but I guess my AMRAAM thought the sky was prettier. But that's okay, cause it ain't War Thunder without some good old missile spamming. And there you go, splash 1. Then we're gonna go ahead and have an absolute skill issue trying to lock this F-15. But that's alright, because we're going to go ahead and switch the guns, and then I'm going to absolutely shred him, and then after that, I'm going to go ahead and absolutely slaughter the entire enemy team single-handedly. And there you go, we got well over 100,000 SL from that game, along with another stage for our wager, despite the fact that it wasn't even a very good game. I didn't have an SL booster active, we lost the game, I only got one air kill, and I crashed like an idiot before the game ended. If I actually remembered to activate a booster, we won the game, I maybe got more air kills, and I didn't crash like an idiot, then I probably would have gotten over 200k here. And in all honesty, that isn't too uncommon with this strategy. I would say you probably average over 100k every game, combined with the basically guaranteed 500k from the Unstoppable wager, you're probably looking at around 1.5 million SL for every 10 games. I've even gotten a few matches where everything goes perfectly, like I got all the boosters and stuff, it's a victory, I get the full 26 ground kills, and then like 4 air kills on top of that, and games like that can give you well over 300k in some cases. Now, I know ground pounding is considered gay and whatnot, but honestly, normal air RB 16v16 team deathmatch has gotten so boring and repetitive that I literally discovered this strategy because I was fed up with the game mode one day and I was like, why don't I try ground pounding with the insane cast loadout the Strike Eagle gets? And then I was like, damn, this is actually something different. It's kind of fun. And then I realized how well it supported my gambling addiction, so much so that I even managed to pull the T80 UM2 right after I finished recording this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this somewhat meme-like video. I would like to wish you the best of luck in your gambling journey into the year of 2025, and I would also like to congratulate you on being one of the few people that actually manages to sit through a 10-minute video. You can probably guess what most YouTubers would ask you to do right about now, but instead I would like to tell you how much of an amazing nah, just kidding, subscribe!